We all know the power of AI tools in transforming our creative process, but finding the right tools is not an easy task. I spent countless hours diving into the vast ocean of AI tools, and believe me, the 5 AI tools I'm about to share are the best I found out there. I'm leaving a list of all the tools and timestamps in the description in case you want to jump directly to any of those sections. And I guess we are ready to start. Raise your hand if you struggle creating color combinations for new visuals or for a new brand identity. If this is you, then Khroma is for you. Khroma uses AI to learn which colors you like and then create palettes for you to discover new combinations, search for palettes using a particular color, and save the color combinations you like. This is the page that you will see when you enter chroma.co. You're gonna click on Get Started. From here, you are going to select your 50 favorite colors, and these colors are going to be used to train a color generator algorithm personalized for you. For the best results, you are going to choose a variety of different hues, values, and saturations. So I'm just going to scroll down trying to find the colors that I like. I'm going to click on those colors until I have my 50 favorites. You're going to see that every time that you pick a color, the color is going to appear on top of the screen, and then on the right hand side of the top of the screen you will see how many colors you have left. Pay attention because while you are selecting your favorite 50 colors, the tool is going to give you some notes and sometimes will ask you to choose more of certain hues, values, or saturations. Once you have your 50 colors ready, you are going to get this little window which says if you are satisfied with your selections, you are ready to train your generator. Feel free to keep looking if you are missing something. This means that you can actually keep adding colors if you feel that your color palette in here is not complete. So pay attention in here because it says 0 colors left, but when I choose one color more, then it says -1. If I pick another one, -2, but nothing wrong will happen. Now let me go back up because I want to read this note right here. This says, for this beta, your data will be saved in local storage, which is only accessible in this browser on this device. You can download, transfer your data later. Basically, what this is telling us is that all this information and the training that we are giving to the algorithm is saved on the browser. We are not using any account. I didn't create any account yet, and I'm still able to use this platform. I'm gonna leave this selection as it is, and now that I'm ready, I'm gonna click on this green button that says Start Training. I have successfully trained my algorithm, and now we have this little window from Khroma. It says, welcome. Khroma is essentially an infinite scroll of colors combinations. Above, you can pick different templates to view your pairings. They are talking about these different templates. Let's see what do they want to show us next. You can use the search to generate specific colors, hues, tones, tints, or combinations. I will show you later how to use this search bar. Then we have the bias controls, in which if you add a higher number, you will have colors that are closer to the ones you like. If you lower these percentages, you will have a more diverse color combinations. And if you're not happy with the results, you can retrain the algorithm by clicking on the settings icon. Now let me show you a couple of features that I really love about this platform. At the moment, we are located on the type section or the type templates section, and from here we can preview the color combinations of 2 colors. So we have the background and the text color. We can also reverse these results by clicking on this icon. If we like any of these color combinations, we can favorite them, and we can also access the color details by clicking on this icon. This is the other section that they have to preview different colors, which is the poster section. We also have gradient, content. We also have image, where we can preview how a visual is going to look in duotone. Then we have palette, where we have combos of 4 colors each. And then we have favorites, where we have saved our favorite combinations. On this search bar, you can type tips to have this little window with guidance. You can pause the video and read it out, or go to the website and read it by yourself. But I'm going to give you a couple of examples on how to use this search bar. You can type for any kind of color, then hit enter. As you can see, the platform is now giving me a lot of combinations of muted green. If we scroll down, we will see many different combinations. If you keep scrolling down, I guess the algorithm will give you infinite combinations. Then let me go up and show you a completely different search. So I'm gonna type bright magenta, hit enter, and you can see that the search result is completely different. Finally, you can also activate and deactivate the dark mode with this icon. Now let's talk about the pros and the cons of this tool. What I have experienced is that this platform is very easy to use. I really like that we don't need an account, because I don't really love giving my personal information. I also liked that the platform is providing personalized results. So basically the pro is a personalized algorithm. I also loved that you can use your own colors in the search bar to find different combinations that fit this particular color. And lastly, I love that this platform is free to use. And to be honest, I wasn't able to find any cons for this tool. Let me know in the comments if you see something that you don't like about this tool. I do believe that design has never been easier. Stay watching, because this is just the beginning and you won't believe what I'm going to share next. If you get easily overwhelmed with the vast variety of fonts that are available nowadays, then hear me out. With Fontjoy, you can generate perfect font combinations in one click. Usually fonts are selected by intuition, but this tool solves this problem with the help of a 3D map and a formula to select the best font combinations, and it's actually pretty easy to use. This is what you will see when you enter Fontjoy, and to find different font pairings, you can click on Generate, and you will see that the 3 different fonts change. You can move this slider if you want your fonts to have a high contrast, or if you want the fonts to look very similar. You can also edit the text on the screen. You can also click on the lock icon to lock the font that you want to keep. Like for example, I'm gonna keep this one. I'm clicking on the lock icon. You can also lock more than one font, so I'm gonna lock the first 2. Now let's click on Generate to find another font for the body text. And you can also choose a font manually by clicking on this icon. Now let's talk about the pros and the cons of this tool. As you were able to see, this tool was very easy to use. I also love that you don't need an account to be able to use it, and it is also free to use. Now let's talk about the cons. I didn't like that I couldn't save my favorite combinations. It happened several times that when I was trying to find a font combination and I was clicking on Generate, I saw a good font pairing, but because my finger was clicking so fast, I lost the font combination that I like, and I couldn't find a way to undo the actions. Something else that I didn't like so much about this tool is that it doesn't support all fonts. The cons are not a huge deal, I believe, but it's something that is nice to have in a tool like this. And if you like the video so far, remember to give us a thumbs up. This AI tool converts files such as PNGs, BMPs, and JPEGs into vector files like SVG, EPS, and DXF. Vectorizing an image allows you to scale and rotate it without losing quality. The tool also offers tutorials and quick start tips to help users get started. Now, let me show you how it works. This is Vectorizer's homepage. It is not the prettiest one, but it works. So we're gonna start by uploading an image. You can do it by clicking on this Upload Images button or by dropping an image into this wide rectangle. I'm gonna use this flower that I created with DALL-E a while ago. Now in here what we see is the original image that we uploaded on the left hand side and the vector file on the right hand side. From here you can customize the image that you uploaded to enhance the vector. You can use this drop down to increase or decrease the clip art detail level. I'm gonna leave it to very high. I actually don't need too many details on this vector. As you can see, the image is pretty simple, so the less details the better for me in this particular image. You can also crop the image in case that you want to remove unnecessary details. In this case, because I created this image with DALL-E, I have the watermarking here, so I'm cropping out the parts of the image that I don't need, like for example these little color squares. I'm gonna hit apply. And here's another option in case that you want to further edit the image, like adding some little details or deleting some colors on your image. For example, in this case, I want to remove the background on my image. So I'm selecting the fill with color option and then I'm selecting the make transparent color or option. And then I'm gonna click on the background. I'm gonna continue clicking on the areas that I want to delete, and if you want to get closer to these areas you can click on the zoom in option and then drag your image with this button right here. And here's a tip. If you want to use this vectorized element in Canva, do not use more than 5 colors. And you can choose the color input in here. I'm gonna select 5 and then I'm ready to download my SVG file. To be able to download this file, you need to create an account and this account will be a paid one. Now, if you're ready to download your file, click download and then this window will appear. In here you have 3 different options if you don't have an account yet. You will have a free trial which is limited to 1 free download per day. You have a week pass which is 1 time only and it lasts for 7 days. And then you have a subscription that is active for 1 month. I'm gonna go for the free trial, so I'm gonna click on download now and see what happens. Now I'm uploading the SVG file to Canva to show you that this is no longer a regular image, it is a vector, and because I selected only 5 colors, I can now edit these colors in Canva. Let me show you. For example, I'm gonna change the color of the petals, which is this one. I'm gonna make it yellow. Let's change the green for a purple color and let's make the face orange. I really love how easy it is to work with AI nowadays. Remember that I was able to generate this flower thanks to DALL-E. There is another AI generative image platform, and as you saw, I converted this image into a vector that I can customize in Canva. Now let's talk about the pros and the cons. I really love that we were able to customize the visuals inside the platform. Another thing that I loved is that they have a couple of tutorials that actually helped me understand how to use this platform and how to take advantage of their editing tools. Now let's talk about the cons. The edit features sometimes can bring some errors. This is not happening every time. As you saw today, we were able to edit the image without any issues, but it has happened to me a couple of times before, so that's why I put this one into the cons. And lastly is that this is a paid platform. You can use it for free, you can download one file per day, but if you are thinking of using this platform a lot, I would pay for it. It's actually a good platform and it works. And by the way, have you discovered any new AI tools so far in this video? Let me know in the comments and stay watching because I still have a couple of AI tools more to show you. LogoAI is a tool that can help you create professional logos and create on-brand social media content. But I want to focus on their logo creation tool, which I found very strong. Actually, from all the AI logo generators I found on my research, this is the strongest one in my opinion. But how does it work? When you land on their homepage, click on Let's Make a Logo and then click Start. You're gonna enter your logo name in here and you can also enter a slogan if you have one. Click Continue. From here you can select an industry or you can skip this step, but I do recommend you select an industry in this step to have logos that resonate with what you do. If not, the results can be very random. From here you are going to select a color scheme that matches your brand, or you can also skip this section if you are not sure what to choose. Now you can select a font style that you like and the AI tool will start generating logos for you. If you like a logo, you can click on the edit button. This will take you to the editor and from here you'll be able to play around with your logo. From here you can change the style, the fonts and the colors. Once you're happy with your work, you can preview your logo to have an idea of how it could look like in a real life situation. You can save your creation in case you want to keep playing around and create some other variations, and then if you want to download your logo, click on the buy button. These are the prices if you want to download the logo. You have to pay for it if you want to have the file, and if you want to have a discount, you can use our code RONDY to get a 30% discount. You will see the discounted price on this section. So if you wanted to pay for the basic plan, instead of paying $29, you will pay $20. For the $59 option, you will pay only $41, and instead of paying $99, you will pay only $69. Now let's talk about the pros and the cons. I found this platform very easy to use. I really liked that there is an option to save your logos. Like this, you can keep playing around and try to find different logo styles. They have an option called Designer Fix. You will see it when you click on the buy button, and if you select either the pro or the brand option, you will see this box that says Designer Fix. It is a paid feature, but I believe that if you don't have the design skills or the design tools, you can select this button. I believe it is quite affordable because if you need to make any changes to the logo and these changes are not possible in this tool, you can select this option and have a designer adjust it for you manually, and you have up to 3 revisions. $40 for 3 revisions, I think it is a good price. Lastly is that they have an affiliate program and it's actually very easy to use. You just need to hover on your profile photo and then click my affiliate link. From here you can create your own coupon code and start earning money for every logo purchase that you have referred to the platform. The only thing that I have to say is that it is a paid tool, but if you don't have the skills and you don't have the softwares to create these kind of logos, it is not that expensive, especially when you are using a discount code. Plurana helps you create designs like patterns, prints, social media, and more. It is pretty easy to use as it has limited actions, and let me show you how it works. When you land on the home page, you are located in the Create Graphics section. From here, you can search for simple shapes like, for example, flower. Select a shape collection and you'll be able to see different patterns and social media design ideas below. If you would like to see more combinations, try selecting one or a few shapes at a time and hit generate new. You can also select one or a few colors and click generate new to view more options. We have only used the create graphics section using the shapes available in the platform, but we can also upload our own media and create patterns, prints, and social media visuals with our own shapes. You can upload up to 8 elements on transparent background, choose up to 8 background colors, and then click generate. You can upload PNG, JPEG, or SVG files. I'm gonna drop 3 shapes in here, and I'm gonna change the colors in here. Once you are ready, click generate and scroll down to see your creations. Let's talk about the pros. Inspiration wise, I found this tool very interesting because I was able to see different pattern combinations. They have a really nice shape collection in their library, but I also loved that I was able to use my own shapes to create patterns that I didn't think of before. Lastly, I really like that they have a free plan and you can have up to 25 downloads per month. Now let's talk about the cons. I found that this platform has some bugs that made my user experience a little bit frustrating. Every time that I clicked on favorites on top of the screen, nothing was happening. I was expecting to see a page with all the patterns that I have favored before, but it wasn't the case. I hope that this is just a temporary bug and when you try it out at home, it works on your end. Another bug that I found is that my downloaded files were actually corrupted and I was not able to use them. I hope that this is only happening to me and that it works on your end. Please let me know in the comments if you are able to use the favorites section and if your files are working correctly. Let me show you. When I downloaded my files, they looked fine on my end, but then when I tried to use them in Canva was saying that the file was corrupted. I also tried to use them on other platforms and the same message was appearing. This one is not a huge deal, but I found that you cannot use custom background colors when using shapes from the library. You can only use the color palette that they provide. When creating these patterns and visuals, you can only change the color in the background. Every time that you select a color or different colors and click generate, it only affects the background. It would be amazing if this feature was also changing the color of the shapes or the elements that you are using on your visuals. Here's an example. I'm uploading a white shape. It is difficult to see, but it is a white bean shape. And then we have these 3 colors. I'm gonna click generate. And now pay attention because the bean, the shape that I uploaded, it is shown on all of these options in the original color, which is white. Lastly is that I was expecting to see new pattern combinations or layouts every time, but I was getting similar patterns and layouts even though I was uploading different elements and I was also using elements in the library. So I believe that is something that could be improved. As these tools has so many bugs, in my opinion, I wouldn't recommend you pay for it or until they fix these problems. I would only use it for inspiration. I actually liked what they were able to create and to see different combinations of the possible patterns that I was able to create with my own shapes. If you enjoyed this video, we have more like this on our channel, and if you are into AI, I do recommend you watch this one right here. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep learning with Ronnie and I guess that's it for today. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and hope to see you in the next one. Bye!